That is straight hail. Wow, that was insane. I've never seen anything like that around here. Wow. Look at the ice. That's huge. And that is some crazy weather. Today's planting day, especially for the kids. They're all out working in their plots in the garden. What do you got? What's that? What's that? Seeds. While the kids are planting their gardens, I am tilling the area for corn and beans. And when you do something more than 100 times, you start to pick up some efficiencies. I'm also talking to my shovel. One benefit of turning over the soil like this with a shovel before tilling is it disrupts the seed bed. Hopefully that buys us and our plants, our seedlings, a little more time before the weeds start poking through. And that little bit of head start could make all the difference as far as the battle against weeds for the rest of the year. All plowed. Now, I just have to run over all this with the rototiller. And then the corn and beans can get planted. Here comes the rain. The timing could not be worse. We were hoping to get some seeds in the ground when this storm blew over. And this isn't the first time our planting has been interrupted by rain. It's not the beginning we would have chosen for our garden. I keep turning off the camera because I think I've got enough footage, but it just keeps getting heavier and heavier. It's June and the kids are harvesting the peas. The peas have not done as great as I would have hoped, but we'll have a little bit of a harvest. We're actually going on vacation in a couple days. I know most homesteaders probably don't know what that means, but vacation is actually when you leave the homestead for a little while and don't worry about it. There's also a heat wave coming, so we want to get these harvested and processed and frozen. Gross. Behind me you can see our peas. There were 3 rows planted and the 3rd row just never really sprouted. Hey Ben, nice bucket. It's a new bucket for vacation. And these ones look great.
They do?
But those ones don't look so good. There they are. Oh, dropped a pea. Is it good? Happy 4th of July. And if you're me and Laura, you're also celebrating 15 years of marriage. Yes, we got married on the 4th of July. And we like to say we celebrate our Interdependence Day. So for the past couple days, I've worked really hard on the garden, weed whacking and tilling and putting grass clippings down to suppress the weeds. I'm actually really happy with it, which is a major difference compared to last year. This year is quite different, and I'm gonna take you around real quick and show you. So this is me, I'm right here, and this is the 2025 garden. Yeah, baby! Look at those rows. Beautiful. So good. Over here we have our herbs, which are doing very well. Looks like some of them are ready to be cut because they've gone to flower. Here behind me is where our peas used to be. We harvested them and pulled them out. I tilled and then dug 3 trenches, and Laura planted potatoes here. On the other side, this is like our squashes and pumpkins and zucchinis, and they're all doing pretty well. I put grass clippings around the plants and under some of the major vines so they're weed free, and then I've done an okay job keeping up on hoeing in between the rows here. Over here is the corn, and I'm super excited about this. I went through and weeded all the rows and in between the stalks and then put grass clippings down, and it's looking really nice, so I'm super stoked about this, and I hope we get a good yield this year. Last year was meh. I have a lot more expectation this year. The beans are over here, and the first couple rows here are doing all right. You get further down, it gets a little more wet down there. They're not doing as great. There's a lot more weeds in between these plants, which we just decided to live with, and I did try and throw some grass clippings on them. We're just gonna kind of keep the rows tidy and hope for the best. As far as the beans, tomatoes, they're looking great. We had a heat wave several weeks ago and they just like exploded. They loved that. I see we have 3 pepper plants here, some more viney stuff. I don't know what it is. On that third of the garden is where we used to have strawberries. We're not doing strawberries this year. I say that like it was an intentional decision and not just that we lost all of our strawberries due to negligence. We have some perennials around the perimeter of our garden. So that would be like blueberries and raspberry plants, varying degrees of success. But for the most part, we've kind of not really dealt with this part of the garden. I think that's it as far as the family garden. Over here in this corner, we have 6 individual plots, and those are for the kids. 1 for each kid, except Margaret. This is where I spent a lot of time reclaiming the kids' gardens from weeds because it was like a jungle. I went in and dug out each of the plants that were worth keeping, weed whacked the rest, then tilled everything to kingdom come, and was able to put down a lot of grass clippings to smother everything else. So the most rewarding part was seeing the kids excited about their gardens again because they had kind of despaired. I got to see them out here excited about their plants again, which That's what it's all about. The saying is, what you sow, you shall reap. And we've sown a lot. Thus concludes the garden tour. Overall, we're pretty happy with where things are at and excited to see what we get in return. But no matter what we get, we'll try to be content.